far. And I think that's a tough thing to understand for some people. One last topic on this section. We kind of talked about it on the episode that I messed up. Shout out to me, technology, really good at it. You talked about the transfer portal, and you said something about it being transactional now. And I just thought this was interesting. This isn't really about your journey, but just about your experiences in the portal. Right now, there's I think I saw 2,500-ish D1 guys in the portal. And I think a lot of people, a lot of fans, people on the outside are like, oh my gosh, all these guys are chasing a bag. All these guys are chasing clout. They're doing this, they're doing that. Talk to me about the reality of the portal.
So, I hear that a lot too. Guys in the portal, they want to get more money. They don't want to compete. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. But from being in college football from the past 2 years, when the transfer portal really has taken off, you'll see that 75, 80% of guys are being told to leave. They're being told to hit the transfer portal. The coaches are, leaving or telling them to go. And especially with the new roster cut now, where there's only 105 roster spots, where it used to be 120. So it's going to be even worse as far as that. But yeah, guys are being told to leave. You got some guys, who play at a lower level, who balled out, and they want an opportunity at the bigger universities, at the bigger schools to play against better competition. And then you got like some guys who in there for the money grabbers. But most people in the transfer portal are being told that they have to leave, or their situation isn't fitting them. Like maybe home people at home is not healthy. They might have to go home. I've seen that being in, or their family members, or something's going on at home where it wouldn't be fair for the rest of their family for them to be so far away from them. It's different situations. It's life. People go through stuff. But 75-80% of people in transport are being told that they have to leave the university.
Yeah, and especially you brought up a great point with the roster cut. I don't think enough people know about that. They're going from 120, like you said, to 105, and not only does that eliminate like the walk-ons most likely, but it eliminates the guys who are sort of those fringe guys where it's like they sit for 2 years and they develop earn a starting spot, and like those guys are kind of gone now, where it's just going to be like, okay, you didn't play year one, get out. We need someone who can make an impact right away. So I appreciate you for sharing that tidbit about the transfer portal. We're going to take one final break, and then we're going to talk about Mr. Byard's goals, because he has some lofty goals in Boulder, and I love him. This episode of Locked On Bucks is also brought to you by Rocket Money. Did Rocket Money help you find any subscriptions you forgot about or that you were paying for twice? That definitely happened to me. I signed up for a newspaper subscription for a class like senior of high school, and I checked on Rocket Money, and I had been paying for it ever since. Didn't realize I graduated in 2017. So they were getting quite a bit of money from me, and I was not reading that newspaper. So I had a few subscriptions that I didn't even realize I was paying for, and Rocket Money made it so easy to track them all down. It's like having a personal assistant for your finances. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills so you can grow your savings. For me, one of the best features, is a subscription tracker. I've used it to cancel those services, like I said. I wasn't using it anymore, and I've already saved a ton. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/lockedon today. That's rocketmoney.com/lockedon. It's me on Tawfiq Byard. Excuse me. It's just want to smush it together there. Tawfiq Byard. We're talking about what to expect. I'm going to read you a quote, and I want you to name this historic figure that said it. I want to win a natty.
Deion.
You. Your goals.
Yeah. Trying to win a natty. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, trying to win a natty. Excuse me. Great quote. Obviously, that's a big goal for you. That's a big goal for Colorado. Mm-hmm. They win 9 games this year. Talk about that. Talk about why you feel that's realistic and why that's a possibility.
No, it's a movement. It's a culture that's being built in Boulder and Colorado. And sooner or later, guys are going to see it. Okay, so the perspective, from being outside looking in, the perspective of Colorado, from from my perspective and guys that was on my team, it's kind of like a flashy program. Not really. They just got Travis Hunter. They just got Shador, and they only popping because of Deion. Like that's kind of like the look of it from, like, I guess, from outside colleges looking at Colorado. And then for me, all I seen was opportunity to win. I seen the opportunity to succeed at the highest level. in the Big 12, who just proved that they're one of the best conferences in the country, with the college football playoffs, but, Arizona State. So I want to be able to play with the best of the best. And Coach Deion, he's going to get the best recruits. He's going to have the best coaches to help him succeed as well. Because not only do he want all the competitors and all the former football players to tell you, not only who are coaching now, will only tell you that they want their players to succeed. They want to succeed themselves. So they're going to put the guys in place to help them succeed, which is ultimately going to create success for the whole team and the whole program. So I know, Deion's going to bring the guys in. I'm going to do my best to lead and do my best in everything that I can do, in the defense to help. So, yeah, Natty, we coming.
Gotcha. Cool. I like it. Let's talk about you. You mentioned them, the duo, Travis, Shador. How do you think they helped transcend this program? Right. I think obviously Coach Prime brings them in and they ball out. So they had to play well. They didn't just do it off of name power alone. But how do you think they helped transcend this culture in this program?
Oh, they took it all the way. Colorado wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for, Shador and Travis, with the way they carry themselves. I don't think Shador gets a lot of credit for how he is off the field. Like, people just see him as like this, Deion Sanders' son. He got the watches, the chains, the songs. They probably see him like this flashy guy. But from what I'm hearing from coaches and what I've seen a little bit, he's a real leader. He's a real football guy. I'm hearing from coaches that he's in the film room all day, 24/7, and that's that. I know that because that sounds like me. A guy who's always in the film room, a guy who's always putting football first. So I know what type of guy he is from that. So I don't think he gets enough credit for that. Travis, the Heisman winner. It don't get no bigger than that. So yeah, they transcended this program. They made it what it is. They made it cool to come to Colorado.
They made it cool to come to Colorado. I like that. You talked about the Heisman winner a little bit. We're going to talk about replacing him. Obviously, you guys don't play the same position, but you're in the same position group, if you will, secondary. Talk about what you hope to bring to the table as a player and a leader, and then just talk about replacing Travis Hunter.
So replacing Travis Hunter, I don't think there is no replacing Travis Hunter. A guy who can do both offense and defense, and the skill set that he brings. He reminds me of Kevin Winston, safety at Penn State. They kind of have like this thing where they don't get tired. It don't matter what they do. They're the most in shape, so the guys don't get tired. But yeah, there is no replacing Travis Hunter. Guys, the guys that we got now, DJ, Colton, them guys are going to step in and do their thing, do their job. But just the type of the player he is, the stuff that he brought on and off the field, I don't think there is no replacing, Travis Hunter. But, I'm gonna come in, bring the intensity, bring the leadership. I kind of hate like telling people I'm gonna come here and do this and come here and do that because it always, how the universe works. But you're gonna get my best. I'm a guy who's gonna bring it every Saturday or whatever. Sundays, Monday, you know how the schedule is now. We got all these weird weekday games, but whatever day it is, I'm bring it. I'm be that guy, who starts the game off right, set the tone, and take it all the way.
Yeah, the new schedule's crazy. They're gonna be like, guys, we got a game Wednesday, 8 a.m. Be ready.
Yeah, they had like a 10 a.m. game or something like that this year. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, they had some early gains because the cool thing about Colorado, which you'll experience, is every game you play in will probably be on national television.
Yeah.
The problem with that is there's only so many national television time slots to go around. So sometimes you guys get moved around a little bit. Okay, I appreciate you for joining us and talking about your journey and all of this. If you were to have describe yourself in one sentence, and you could describe you as a person, you as a player, you as a vibe, if you will. How would you describe yourself to people who don't know you?
I'll say a football guy, really.
A football guy.
And that probably sounds cliche. Everyone probably say, they're football guys, but I probably couldn't tell you anything else that I really like to do or enjoy doing other than playing or watching football. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm just a football guy, loves to be around his family, loves to be around his teammates, building relationships, and I love to laugh. So that's
Okay.
just me.
Awesome. Mr. Byard, I appreciate you for hopping on. Tell the people where they could find you on social media, because obviously NIL is always in play. Maybe they could shoot you a little something. Donate to your NIL fund, if you will.
Yeah, Instagram is HAMIBYARD, Hammy Byard. And my Twitter is my last name Byard _Tawfiq. So, follow that up.
Tawfiq, I appreciate you for joining the show. I appreciate you guys for tuning in every single day, making me your first listen of the day. We're free and available wherever you get your podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow, and so you don't miss out on a single moment of the coverage, because Colorado's going to be doing some big things on this upcoming season. We're excited to talk about it. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you on Monday.